Hello, my name is Marcus Chavez and I'm with IFARA TV. Today we will be cablecasting segments of the press conferences that were held during the 22nd CROI, which is the annual conference on retroviruses and opportunistic infections, which took place in Seattle, Washington this year. This segment will be presented by David Maman, who is with Médecins Sans Frontières, also known as Doctors Without Borders in the U.S., based in Geneva, Switzerland. David talks about the viral load of the general population of HIV-infected individuals in high HIV-prevalent areas in sub-Saharan Africa.
Thank you very much. We did not conduct the survey in 3 countries, but in 3 regions, districts in the countries. So we conducted, because we are an operational organization, to check what proportion of the entire population was suppressed in the program where either we wanted to work or we were working. Population viral load is an indicator which aims at measuring viral load in an entire population, whether they are on art, on care, or even undiagnosed. Whether it's logistically complex, because you need to go to visit thousands and thousands of households in a representative way in different settings. So we've run this kind of surveys in 3 districts where MSF is working in. One is close to the Victoria Lakes, the other one is in southern Malawi, and the third one in KwaZulu-Natal, between late 2012 and late 2013. Each study lasted 12 weeks. And in total, we visited around 10,000 households. We interviewed and tested for HIV close to 20,000 people, and 4,000 were positive. 95% of them had their CD4 and viral load taken on plasma for the viral load and not on DBS. What we've seen in this data is that population viral suppression, which is at 1,000 copies per level, was ranging from 40% in the Kenyan site, where MSF was not working, and was achieving 62% in Malawi, where MSF has been working for 15 years. If you take a lower threshold at 300, there is not much difference. It's between 2 and 4% difference when you move from 300 to 1,000. It's just to anticipate questions. But then after, what is interesting is that we looked at not those who were on treatment, which is classical, but we looked at those who were not on treatment to check who was the most at risk of having a high viral load. And that, what we found is quite interesting, is that if you take the median, for example, a viral load of men, it's 5 times higher than the median viral load of women. And even we all know that CD4 are higher in men, but even if you adjust for that, men still have a viral load which is 0.3 log higher, which is 2-fold higher compared to women. And if we look at CD4 as well, and CD4 are also, which is quite known, like as CD4 or decreasing, viral load is increasing. But what we could not find in Africa or in the literature was papers that was checking that at what level does it start to increase. And so even because as we go in population, we have individuals with very high CD4, people who have CD4 between 500 and 750 already have a viral load 3 times higher than people who are above 750. And it's the same for the mean, and it's the same for the distribution as well. So obviously we don't say that these people, those are more at risk, because we are not measuring transmission. We just say they may be at risk of more transmitting already at this stage, and that maybe viral load in men may help to explain why incidence in Africa is so high among women, which we didn't know before. And finally, which is more related to our operations, because we are an implementing organizations for HIV. We show that the objective of UNAIDS, which is 1990, are close to be achieved in program. And we are talking of that in programs where CD4 were at 350, where no testing campaigns have ever been implemented, where the regimen is still D40, and that's okay. But through decentralization and long time, which it's a 15 years involvement. It's not a 3 years clinical trial. It's a different way of thinking. But that's all.